Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you. I was going to get up here and just freestyle. I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm just going to go with the flow. So I have already prepped my face. As you can see, I've already applied my foundation, and I am working on my contouring right now. So I'm just going to continue on from where I left off. I'm going to be contouring with the Black Radiance powder, and this shade is in Ebony. It's a pretty brown but not too dark, and I'm just going to go ahead and contour some areas. As you can see, I've already done my cheeks and then along my jawline and my hairline. So I'm just going to go and finish off the nose. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what kind of look to do today, and I was like, you know what, let me do one of my favorite looks besides the look that I do for my everyday easy type of go-to look for work that I posted a while back. But when I want to do a little something else glam but want to keep it soft, I like to do this look. Now it's going to require the little eyeshadow palette. This one's a Nutty, and this is by Wet n Wild. It's a pretty taupey color. And I'm also going to be using a couple of my Juvia's Place palettes. You guys have seen this before. This one is in the Magic, and I'm going to be using this color as a highlight color, possibly, for under my brown bone. And then for the browns that I need, I'm going to be using the Masquerade palette. And I haven't decided which color I want to go with yet, but we'll figure all that out. So right now, I am going to go ahead and apply a little bit of, maybe I'm going to use my groundwork. I was going to use a paint pot, but maybe I'll just stick with this Juvia's Place. This is their primer, their eye primer, and I have it in color number 2. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my lid. Not too much, just enough to make it tacky so the eyeshadow can stick better. Especially like right up in here for me, because I tend to get a little bit of creasing. And I know, I guess I'll just go ahead and address this. Okay, when it comes down to makeup, do what works for you. I like to go ahead and set my whole face. Like, I'll do my foundation. I put foundation first. Like, as far as my eyes go, I put down a primer, whatever eye primer that I like, because I have oily skin and I have the tendency to crease, and so I like to put down a primer on my eyelids. Then I like to put down my foundation, and then I like to set my whole face with powder before I even do my eye makeup. And you know, most people wouldn't even do it that way, you know, because they have issues with, you know, things not blending and this and that. But I mean, it works for me. I've been doing this for years. You know, you guys gotta do what works for you, and it's been working for me. So I just continue to do it. The creasing isn't as bad, and that's what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to stop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I like to do my eyebrows before I actually start applying my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use this. This is a Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim pencil. And I actually just use it for the spoolie. I'm not really fond of these style pencils anymore for them. I don't know, like I used to buy them like a lot, and you guys probably seen them in like some of my older videos, and it used to be like in green, but I find that they don't go on as smooth and as pigmented as they used to. And sorry about the fan noise, you guys. It's like really hot in here with all these lights. It's just difficult to do a makeup tutorial and be sweating. So I'm just gonna brush my brows up. I'm just gonna get my usual pencil, which is a LA Colors Auto Eyeliner Pencil. I get these at Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna use that to fill in my brows. And this one is in black brown. Hopefully you guys can see everything. I'm just lightly filling in because I actually like the fullness and the shape of my natural brows. I really don't do much to them anymore. I just let them do their thing. And so when I go in, I just lightly fill in the little sparse areas. And just give it a little bit of shape, especially like on the ends. Then I'm just going to go ahead and brush that through, see where I need to add, and then blend it in all at the same time. And I'm brushing upwards in the front and then outwards. This side wants to do its own thing today, but we're just gonna go with the flow. I'm just going to go ahead and move on and start working on my eye makeup, and then if I feel like I need to before the end of the video, I'll just go back and touch up my brows, which I have the tendency to do anyway. But we're just going to move on. I just need a general shape, something to, like a frame, something to work with. So right now I'm going to I'm gonna look for my 217 brush by MAC, or just find a fluffy brush. Maybe I'll just find a fluffy brush. I'll just go ahead with this Sonia Kashuk one. I'm not sure what this is. I've had it for a while, but it's just kind of like a fluffy shader brush. It's pretty thick, as you can see, or dense. And I'm actually going to use that for my crease color. I'm going to go ahead and lay down my crease shade. I want to do something like in the bronze or brown family. So, let me see. I think I am going to go with, this one is called Fulani. I think I'm going to go with this one on the end right here. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade, or my crease color. I'm just going to pack it down. I might also switch my brush too. That way I can like really get in there and make more of a precise shape. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me look for my blender brush. I have a little bit of color on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this off a little bit. And this is my 217 brush by MAC. I'm just going to dip it in that same color, and then I'm just going to place this color. like it's not giving me what I'm looking for. So maybe I'm gonna go into another shade. Maybe I want it like a deep brown shade. I think what I'm going to do is grab one of my face powders that I use for contouring. I'm going to go with the Black Coffee shade, and this is in Black Radiance, or this is by Black Radiance. Let me get it open and I'll show it to you. It's pretty deep, so I think I'm going to use this for a crease color. Okay, yeah, now it's giving me what I want. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm just doing light swirly motions for the blending, and then I'm also doing windshield wiper motions. And then I'm also doing packing to lay the color down for better intensity. Okay, yeah, this is definitely giving me that pigmentation that I want. Because I want it nice and soft, but I want you to be able to see it as well. I need to get up in here. Do some blending. And what I think I'm gonna do is go into my Wet n Wild, this little tiny eyeshadow, and this one's in black. Hopefully it's gonna be dark enough. But I'm going to take that 217 and just on one side of it, dip into the black. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer just to deepen it. Just a little bit. The same thing for the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and start blending this out. But what I'm going to be doing is kind of like a look I did the other day, and I posted it on my personal page, and then I also posted it on my Facebook page. I republished my Facebook page, and I've been working on my website for a little while now, just kind of rebuilding and getting back in the loop. I kind of neglected it for a little while to do some self-care, you know, and I'm kind of like, I want to get up here and talk about some things, but at the same time I'm very private about certain things. But I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about it where I can have my privacy respected to a certain degree, but also give a message. And because the reason why I say that is because, like, God has given me a message, and, you know, He's been working out some things in my life and doing a lot of great things for me. And it was just some things that I feel like could benefit other people that are going through some things. But I was trying to figure out how to do things and not offend anybody. It's just kind of hard to think of the best way to do it. I mean, I guess the only way to do it is just really to just go ahead and say what you got to say. But at the same time, it's just like, I want to, you know, be respectful of others, but also, you know, get my message across. But I think what I want to do is just dedicate a video to that. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on that. I don't know when I'm going to drop it, but it's just something that I've been thinking about, and something that I feel like would be a good thing for others as well. So what I did, I just dipped into that dark face powder, and I'm just blending out the edges. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and move into my lid color. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to find a flat brush, and I'm going to kind of do like a cut crease, but kind of like the lazy way. So I'm going to start off with this Sonia Kashuk brush. I mean, I've had these brushes for so long. It came in like a limited edition thing, but as you can see, it's kind of got like an arrow type, like a point. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I like to get up in here with it, like in the inner corner. It's very good for giving precision, but as well as you can have control and give yourself some shape. So that's what I'm going to start off with. I'm going to dip into this taupey color, and I'm going to start in the inner corner, and I'm going to kind of create like a cut crease without doing the whole cut crease thing. It's just another way to have the look. Can you guys see that, how this is carving out the shape? Now I just like to get in here and take my time. Me personally, because I don't really have lid space, as you can see, there's a fold in my lid. So I like to raise my eyebrows so I can stretch my eye, and I like to make my crease slightly bigger than where my natural fold is, just like that. And now what I'm going to do is just go in here and fill this in. I got the shape I want. Now I'm just going to go fill it in to the smoked out area. I'm going to not talk so much because I need to be able to concentrate on this and not move too much. So okay, see that shape? That's what we're going for. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back over the edges to smoke things out and let them transition into each other nicely. That's what we're going for. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I like to start like right in here, right in the inner corner. Then I have to reference the other side and make sure I don't go up too high and I'm not too low. I kind of just work it in there, get my shape going, just like that. Some people also use concealer brushes. I just gravitate to this brush for some reason because it kind of blends everything all at the same time. So then I'm just going to start filling in the lid. I'm going to make sure I'm looking at the other one. And I'm going to lower my brows so that way I can make sure they're kind of hitting in the same area. They don't have to be perfect, but I want to get them close to each other as possible. And it's always good to like look back and forth at each eye. I'm just continuously going in for more product. That way I can pack this down, get some intensity going. If you want, you can wet your brush with a little bit of water or some setting spray, and it'll give it a more intense look, possibly turn it into more of a metallic thing if that's what you're looking for. But I just kind of want to just keep it soft, like a soft little cut crease. Okay, so right now I'm going to go back into the black. Let me see what brush I want to use for this. I think I'm going to get something that's more precise. That way I can shape it. So this brush is by Ultimate Posh. I got this from Sears like a long time ago, so I don't know where you guys can get it, but it's a small detail brush, just a little pencil brush. And I'm just going to tap into the product, into the black eyeshadow. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go in and kind of define the edges. Now I want to do this lightly because I just want to build it. Give it the shape. Hopefully you guys can see the difference. Give it the shape, and then I can always go back in and intensify it. And I'm lightly gonna run this black along the edges of the taupey color. And this is what I mean by like a lazy way. I wouldn't even say lazy way, but for some people it might be easier than doing the whole shebang, doing the other cut crease, but this is just an easy way. Some people might find it easier to do a cut crease like this. But I'm just going to gently run this black along the edges very lightly and blend all at the same time. See that? If you want, you can just keep it like this. But I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. My shape is a little bit off, probably because I'm talking, but it's all good. I'll just make some adjustments. See that? So now I'm going to wipe off this Sony Kashik brush that has a taupe shade on it, and I'm actually going to go into the black just with the tip of it, and then I'm going to pack some more color down, and then I'm going to blend the edge at the same time. Just in the outer V portion. And I'm going to run it on the lash line a little bit on the outer edge. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. How many minutes? Oh Lord. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab my 217 and I'm just gonna blend. Just blend all around. I'm going to go back into my face powder. Actually, this time I think I'm going to use Ebony. blending all my edges, kind of getting like really close to the line where the taupe and the black meet, because I really don't want a harsh cut crease look, just something really soft but it has that little definition of a cut crease. And as I'm working in that space, I'm wiping off my brush because I don't want to spread the shimmer portion like all over, especially over into this area, like as I'm blending. Okay, so that is going to be it for that top portion. Right now, I'm kind of undecided on what I want to do for the lower lash line. I think I'm just going to stick with a black. Just keep it simple. Let me see. I'm looking for my solid black eyeliner. I had it like right there and then it got mixed up with the rest. What I might do, what I like to do as well, I'll just do that. I'll show you guys something else. I'm just going to go ahead and find an eyeliner brush. I like to use this double-sided one. I got this from some Laura Geller products. I think one of her marbled eyeshadow kits. And I'm just going to use and that has the eyeliner brush. And I'm going to go ahead and tap it into the product, into the black eyeshadow. I'm going to tap it off, and then I'm just going to run it on my lower lash line. And I want to connect the corner to corner together, just like this. On the outer portion, I kind of like to do wider, like this, or like so. And then I kind of make more of a precision line towards the inner corner of my eye. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, my eyes are really sensitive today. Like, my allergies have been really cutting up. Do the same thing for the other eye. This one I'm just gonna go ahead and start on the inner. And I'm just tapping it on the lash line. Yeah, I thought I was getting a head start on my video by already having some of my makeup done, but when it comes down to my makeup, I just take my time, honestly, and I've always been like that. It's been hard for me to really get up here and do a makeup video that's like short. I just keep my routine like I normally do. I think I'm going to run some of this on the upper lash line as well, just right on the outer, make everything cohesive, just like that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is put on some mascara. I'll probably just go off camera and pop some lashes on. I haven't really decided. And also I just tap my eye like right up in here with some mascara. And what you want to do is just let it dry. And then you can just go over it with your powder brush. That's what I plan on doing. But you want to let it dry first so that way it doesn't smear. So I'm just lightly coating my lashes, And then the bottom ones, I like to turn the brush this way, and I like to actually tap on the skin. It makes them look fuller, in my opinion. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish. I'm going to dip in my all over face powder. Hopefully that's dry enough. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And then I'm just going to go through my whole under eye anyway, just to brighten up this area and kind of just like reset things. Because it is quite warm in here. And I like to go over my nose a little bit, right in the center with my all over face powder. And if I kind of go outside of the edges of my contour, I just go back in with the brush I use for contour and then just lightly sweep over that area, just like that. And right now I'm going to go ahead and work on my cheeks. Sorry this video is long, y'all. Like, oh wow, it's like much longer than what I intended it to be. I was trying to do better. So for blush, I'm going to go ahead and go into this palette. I like to use some of these colors for blushes. I don't want anything too bright. So I think I'm going to use Zakaya right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm just going to get an angled brush, just tap in it a few times. And then I like to start like in the apples of my cheek and then dust backwards. Some people like to start from the back forward. Look, do what you do, okay? Do what works for you. So I'm just gonna lightly lay this color down. Like, I'm just lightly tapping. And if I want to build onto it, then that's what I do. I just build, because these things are really pigmented and you don't want to put down too much. But there is a way to like fix it. You can just go over your blush with your face powder, what's left on your brush. I'm going to do the same thing for this side. You can smile if you want. And just lightly, like feather-like strokes. And then just blending everything into the contour all at the same time. Now this area, I might put a little bit more pressure because I want to blend this. Blend it in with the contour. And I'm going upward from the bottom of the contour line, like upward. So that way I have like a feathered out look. I feel like I need a little bit more color. And then what I'm going to go and do, I'm just going to go over with my face powder to just kind of merge everything together. Then if I feel like I need more color, then I could just go back in and add more blush, just like that. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm just going to go in and put some gel on my eyebrows and then see where else I need to put down some color. I think I still want to do a highlight color under on my brow bone. So I'll do that after this. American Nana or Nana. That's gonna be this shade. I absolutely love that one. Okay, so I'm trying to look for a flat shader brush. I can't find the exact one, so I'm just gonna use this Sedona Lace eyeshadow brush, and it already has that color up there. It's like the perfect brush for it. And I'm just gonna tap underneath the brow. I'm gonna pack the color on there lightly, but then I'm gonna drag it down and outward. Lightly doing so because I want to disrupt any of the colors. I'm just gonna go back in with my contour nose color. That's what I was using this brush for. I'm just gonna go over these edges, kind of bring back some of the color that the highlight color kind of taken away. And that's gonna be it for that. Now all I have to do is just do a lip color, put on my lashes, and you guys, and finish up my whole look, and I will be back. Okay, you guys, I am back, and I decided to go with the turban look today. I'm not really doing anything. I just wanted to hop up here and do, uh-oh, my earring back came out. But I just wanted to hop up here and do a video for you guys. I've been just kind of procrastinating. So this is a look that I came up with for my lips. I used my Ruby Kisses lip liner, and this one's in dark brown. I got it from the beauty supply store. And then for lip gloss, I use the NYX or NYX, and this one's in Ginger Snap, and this is a pretty brown color. And that's what I use for my lip color. And yeah, you guys, that's going to be pretty much it. Like I said, I just put my hair up in a turban. I actually need to wash my hair. I just didn't even feel like being bothered with trying to style it. And I actually love to wear caftans, and then sometimes I'll do like my hair in different little you know, styles and stuff with scarves and different things like that. Like I just wrap my hair in different ways or whatever. I'm still like kind of learning that, like how to do all these, like, uh-oh, it finally fell. Like trying to do all these different little styles like turbans and different things like that. But I love to rock caftans. I wear them out, I wear them in the house, but I guess I can give you guys a glimpse of what this one looks like. Hope you guys can see it. It's pretty colorful. It's really long. It keeps me cool. And I could just throw on some little black slides or something and be on my way. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will talk to you soon, and take care and God bless. Bye.